A very extensive survey conducted by the Pew Forum on Religion and Public Life. They interviewed more than 35,000 Americans over the age of 18 and found religion in our country is very diverse and extremely fluid. Here are the key findings. Americans who define themselves as Christian dropped from 86% to 76% between 1990 and 2008. Protestants are down the most. Methodists have gone from 8% to 5%. Baptists are down from 19.3 to 15.8. And Jews are down from 1.8 to 1.2. But what about those who have no religious preference? The survey found that group has grown. It's doubled in the last 18 years. 15% of Americans now say they have no religion. That is a bigger category than all major religious groups now, except for Catholics and Baptists. Even though almost all major denominations have lost ground the last 2 decades, researchers say people still have faith, even though they don't belong to a church. We've become a spiritual nation, they say, just not tied to traditional religions. And perhaps the most surprising finding, considering the decline in those affiliated with religion, the only major growth is evangelical Christians. They've grown from just 5 to 11.8% of the population. Now, here's something interesting for you to check out. It's going to be on KXLY.com under news links. It's a kind of a graphic that you can go state by state and learn more about religion. Right now, we're on the Catholics graphic, and if you go over here to Washington, you'll see that Catholics are down 3% in Washington. If we go to the no religion category, you'll see that in Washington State, in Idaho, and Montana, that's up 10% in our state. So you can check that out on KXLY.com under news links. I also have the full survey, everything if you want to read through it, on our website.
And Colleen, you mentioned something interesting, an idea that just people aren't going to church as much, so therefore they aren't identifying with a religion.
Yeah, a lot of these no religion or I'm not going to affiliate myself with a certain denomination doesn't necessarily mean they don't believe in God or they have no faith. They just say they're not going to identify themselves with one denomination.
All right, Colleen, thanks so much.
Yeah, really interesting report. Thanks, Colleen.